Abiamo, I know. Abiamo is, as in, they're always on top of it when situations like this happen. But Mama Mohbad was shamelessly dancing. Liam ò tọrọ aṣọ lọ́wọ́ wọn, lọ́wọ́ tani.
Sangele.
Imagine such gross display of Oriburuku and Eleleya. Look, that woman, even if, look, the public is waiting to probably deal with that woman. If this man, if Baba Mohbad should for one day say, I want to accept this woman for one day, I know whatever the kind of curses, the kind of reproach, the kind of insult he is going to get, he will not be able to wake up the next day alive, because he's now we are seeing what he's doing, we are seeing his efforts. But if he allows himself to be disgraced, to be embarrassed by such a move, my brother, I want us not to look to that direction. Let us stay focused. Iya Mohbad, there is something they call a condemned soul. Iya Mohbad is a condemned soul. Let us just take him off the narrative. He's not helping the situation. He's even putting us in more stress and giving us more problem. I wish, instead of running away, if he had gone the way Mohbad went, I think we will have peace, not somebody dragging us in this manner. Mama Mohbad is a wrong woman to have given birth to such a boy. And well, we can't blame God. God knows best. I think with this, you can agree with me that Mama Mohbad, it's a negative force in the life of Baba Mohbad. She has never added one thing except giving birth. It's the sperm the man put there that came out, not that she brought the child from their home. So he was only a carrier. She was only a carrier, so she carried what was given to her. She has never added anything into the life of that man or the life of Mohbad. When Mohbad was struggling and suffering, she confessed. She said, the 10 years that I left him, he was suffering. Suffering for what? And you never saw him, you never looked for him. It was this man that labored hard. It was this man that did all he could to give Mohbad a life. Everything this man was doing, for you to know the intimacy, for you to know the closeness, everything this man was doing, everything Mohbad did was taken from this man. Is it the song? Is it the carpentry work? Is it the music? Is it everything this man was doing? Everything he was doing.
If we are talking of this one, it's like we are going to the first page in the Bible. It's Genesis. It's like we are going to Genesis now. We have passed Genesis to justice.
Sorry, I want to mention something.
Let's talk. This one is over to settle Mama Mohbad, Papa Mohbad. That was not past now. Genesis.
Over. I want to say something about.
We did middle of Bible now.
I want to quickly say something to Mr. Kenny. Sorry, before we conclude on the matter. Mr. Kenny, the thing is that the reason why I feel they cannot settle is because they want different things. And when two people want different things, no matter how much you try to convince them, they are all fighting for what they think is right. And the reason why they want different things is because they have different sentiments towards the core suspect. Now, when I'm saying different sentiments towards the core suspect, is let's take a background check. Mohbad did so many things through Wunmi for Mama Mohbad, getting a job, establishing her, even taking her children from the public school Baba put them in to another private school and all of that. And so Mama feels like Wunmi has done so much for her to now turn her back against her. You know, for her, because she's a very materialistic person as a woman. And because her attachment is to material things, and she didn't have that bond with Mohbad growing up, you know, she was away for so many years, and it was even Mohbad that even went to look for her, right? So you can understand the narrative that if Mohbad didn't go to look for her, she probably didn't care that Mohbad was who he was. If not, she would have been the one coming to beg. And that also lets you understand that Baba has always been a man that is just a father figure in that family. They don't give him that regard. If not, I can't imagine my father-in-law because I'm also married, I can't imagine my father-in-law putting his children in a school or his stepchildren in a school, and I go behind him, or I just without his approval, without prior notice, I just go and I move those children. Is it that I'm trying to say it doesn't have authority? And that is why you see they find it very difficult to understand that Baba is pushing this much force for someone that has always been, voiceless to them. And so they can never have the same. And for Baba now, look at his sentiments. From the story we heard, the time that Mohbad got him a car was that trailer that I think that blue trailer that went viral, right? And then the other time was when he gave him some money to do some carpentry work for his house, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that their sentiment towards Wunmi is different. Baba have seen Wunmi in rude manner, making his son unhappy, doing all of that. Because remember that Baba has always known Mohbad and Wunmi together longer than Iya Mohbad. You understand? So he has known Wunmi since when they were dating. So their sentiment towards this core suspects is different. So they cannot have the same approach. And this boils down to Mama Mohbad back again. She is the cause of all this initially. After looking at Mohbad's life, I realized that this guy has trauma issues. And a lot of us have trauma issues. A lot of people outgrow them, while some people don't outgrow them. They just look for ways to deal with them. And one of Mohbad's trauma was being alone. And that would speak volumes for him as a man, allowing 17 people live with him. It might not have been comfortable, but he had the fear of being alone. And I think that was the same fear that also played out on Wunmi, where all the times he needed to leave. Fine, there might have been magic, there might have been voodoo, there might be all of that. But I'm sure before it got that serious, there must have been signs. And then because he didn't want to lose his mom all over again, because he knew his dad wasn't going to go anywhere. Mr. Baba Mohbad is like that kind of father that has changed the narrative. Is an eye-opener to everybody that, fathers are not always who we think they are. They're actually fathers that are actually both fathers and mothers that are not celebrated enough. And that's why I'm telling you that both of them can never be on the same page, because Baba has always known Wunmi for who she is, but Mama Mohbad knew Wunmi for a shorter period of time, and Wunmi has engaged Mohbad to do so much for her because she can see the traces of somebody she can manipulate in her. And because Baba has been firm, Wunmi probably had to just look for something to get through to Baba, and that was why Mama Mohbad came into the picture and all of that. But the point I just want to make out of all this is that that trauma really affected Mohbad. And you can see that even to the extent that he didn't mind his in-laws coming to live with him. For children that have been left alone, no matter how good your father is, you see that maternal love, that maternal, boys have a special, I have a son, so I know what I'm saying. Boys have a special attachment to their moms. They give their mom a softer spot. Even when their dad is misbehaving and their mom is the cause, they still try and justify why their mom should, it's just the way nature is, just like the way, daddy and daddy's girls are, where dad have a softer spot for their daughters because they're like their princess and all of that. And that was very, very easy. And Wunmi knew that vacuum that Mohbad had. And that was why she was able to play with it and, and toy with it. So with all that has happened, do you honestly think, and if you were in Baba's shoes, or if you knew Baba as your own father or your uncle, would you advise him to go back to such a person that has insulted him, that has instigated him on social media, that has even encouraged the son's late girlfriend to insult him? Because when people say wife, I don't understand why people are calling her a wife. I feel like it's even you people self that are position in her in a place of power. Left to me, she's a baby mama, because she cannot carry that engagement. There's no certification in engagement now, and she cannot carry it she can't carry it to diaspora and say that she's legally married to him, except he claims that a wife and all of that. So the point I'm just trying to make is that there is no turning back. After the justice, they can decide to do whatever they want to do, because Baba Mohbad is a very forgiving person. Someone that could forgive his wife for being deadbeat for 10-15 years. I'm sure he can forgive her for this and just play it in his mind that maybe she was under diabolical meat. We don't care about their coming back. But what we just care about is, if she's not going to fight for this justice, she should stop being a distraction. The least she can do for Mohbad, in which she did successfully for 10-15 years, was to be quiet and stay away. Because when she stayed away was when Mohbad's life progressed. So for this justice to progress, she should equally stay away. So I don't know if I've been able to answer Mr. Kenny's question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alewa. Thank you for that beautiful submission and for that beautiful answer given to Mr. Kenny Usman. I think that should you have actually answered the question in my own opinion. Mr. Grexy, thank you so much. You have spoken very well. That's why it's always good. I always appreciate you knowing fully well that you are on the path of justice for Mohbad. And like I always say, if assuming the people that are fighting for justice for Mohbad, assuming they are the people that are on the other side, it might be very difficult, but beautiful people, amazing people on this part of justice for Mohbad, I can only appreciate us for the good job that we are doing. I can only appreciate us for the good jobs that we are doing. Now, let me quickly say this. If you're on this platform today, I've not said this before, but let me say this here. It's still in the spirit of justice for Mohbad. If you're on this platform today, the 1st of March, 2024, you need to send money to your mother, send money to your father. Send money. If you collect your salary, send money. If you've not been sending money, send money to your father and your mother. They need you, understand? Before you think about these things, just try and send money, yeah? Before you plan of buying data and this thing, send money, give your pale. And okay, yeah, thank you. For people that have done it, thank you so much, yeah. Yeah, send money to your father, send money to your mother before you even think of buying data at all. Yeah, I hope I've been able to. It is still in the spirit of justice for Mohbad. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've not been able to give opportunity. We must send money to our elderly. Yeah. Okay, I think I have. Okay, now it's still Alewa. You've not said anything concerning the response that is on the screen. What would you like to say concerning the response before we move to the next person? I think you have only answered the question of Mr. Kenny Usman. Let's proceed further. And what do you have to say? That Adama, we understand. Sorry about that. Alewa, let's have you.
Okay, so a lot of people have said a lot of things that are on my mind, but I'll just drop a few points. So the thing is that like I said, Baba Mohbad might not be perfect, but he's a good person because trust me, they want to do everything they can to pull him down. And even Baba Mohbad has not said one thing that Baba Mohbad did that made her leave him. Like, if he's a very bad person with a very bad history, at least she should have said, oh, while I was married to him, he showed me this, he showed me Shege, he did this, he did that. But we've not heard anything from her. She just always threatening him, Josie, Josie, Josie. So for me, and Wunmi herself too has not come out to say, maybe when she was married to Mohbad, Baba did this to her, or Baba made her go through this. Everybody is just trying to say if we know what Baba did, and so far so good. Nobody has still said what the man has done. So I believe that from the beginning, like I said, from the beginning, I believe the man has just always been a target for me, where she couldn't execute. Remember that it was Baba that went to pray and they saw the vision that Mama should bring cloth materials for Mohbad to do his prayer and all of that, and then Mama gave him a fake cloth. So you can imagine the amount of prayers that Baba has even done without involving Mama. And I believe that all these things that happened to Mohbad would have been done earlier if not of Baba. Honest, I feel Baba has always been an obstruction for them, and that is why they try as much as possible to tarnish his image or try to downcast him and everything. Then also, Baba has been very quiet for a long time, and I'm happy that he's finally giving his feedback, because if he remains silent, people would believe that maybe there's some truth in what Wunmi is saying, or maybe Baba doesn't have sense enough to reply her and everything. So I'm happy that this is finally happening. This is him finally speaking back, because by the time he's speaking back and it gets very controversial, people will now even be like, come, people that are not even aware of what has happened, I'm like, come self, let's even know what is happening between these people, and then they will be really be interested in getting to know what's up. So that's the advantage of Baba also speaking and not just leaving all the talking to Wunmi to do. So him also replying her publicly is also going to create his people's own awareness, and also is creating his space for his own truth to exist and for people to really follow up on the matter, rather than just thinking Baba is a novice, Baba doesn't know what to say, or maybe there's some truth in what Wunmi is saying. And then before I even carry on, I wanted to just mention that I'm not trying to promote any song or anything, but I must just say it because this afternoon I cried though. I cried when I was listening to this Mohbad song with Chike, and I want to just tell you guys that the video has been released, yes, and the video is very beautiful. And at the end you see Mohbad's picture, and then you could see that this boy was literally just looking up and probably just I guess he just knew that sometime his time is going to be up, because he was just looking so solemn in his last picture and everything. So I think you guys should actually listen to the music. And Nigerians were blessed. Forget, we might be out of resources though, but our new resources is this our generation, this our millennial generation, Gen Z generation, Alpha generation. That is the real gold. Because if you go to YouTube now, you see within one day this guy has almost 1.5 million views, and I can tell you, I can beat my chest that the reason why that view is that much is because of Mohbad. It's not because Chike is a good singer, but because of that support, that same support that Nigerians are still giving Mohbad even in the grave, that his music has not still dropped to number 2. There's a time that it dropped to 2. The next day I went back to Spotify, I was back on 1. So people are listening. Let's not just think, oh, all this is just going on TikTok. No, a lot of people are listening. A lot of people are watching, and we are just talking are probably just the few that we know that are talking. A lot of people are talking. So I will just pause a bit so that we can listen to the song, because this is Mohbad. I have to respect him. I'm here because of him. So once this video is back up, I'll just conclude on what I have to say. Thank you.
To ask a question, that money that is coming out, who is taking the money? Is it Chike or Wunmi?
Warikun, we'll come to that. We'll come to that.
Okay.
What I'm going to say, Wunmi, shame on you. If you're not hearing me very well, Wunmi, shame on you. A very, very big shame on you. Big shame on you. Big shame on you. This is our own Mohbad. This is our own Mohbad. This is our own Mohbad. The same person you called a mistake, that is our own Mohbad. The same person you called a nigger, that is our own Mohbad, yeah? The same person you said has mental issue, that is our own Mohbad.
Yes, it's our Mohbad. I love him. Oh.
This is our Mohbad. This is our own Imole. This is our own angel. This is our own prophet. Nice, sir. A very big shame on you. I'm sure you don't ever feel, the way people on the internet feel. Like, we just played this song now and people are feeling, I'm sure you don't feel that. Why? Because you never loved this guy from the inception, from the beginning. You never loved this guy from the beginning. You were just in his life to to actually take advantage of him. You control his accounts. You control his accounts. You control his money. You and your mother control this guy. Because if you could buy land in the name of you guys are very, very wicked. You are wicked. You are wicked. You are wicked. You are a daughter of wickedness. You are a daughter of wickedness. You are a daughter of wickedness. You are an incarnate. An incarnate. That is who you are. That is who you are, and that is what you are. You are an incarnate and the devil's advocate. That is who you are. You are an incarnate and an advocate of the devil.
Well, my brother, you see, she has done her best or her worst, in which nobody was able to stop her. But the fact is, I concentrate more on the system, on our dysfunctional system that we operate under, and we call it a state or a government. Because, look, what facts or what evidence do we still need to either detain or sentence some of these people that we have been pointing to? We are not saying it under the bed, and we are not saying it from the closet. We are coming out with proofs, evidences, and facts that, considering this situation, considering what happened here, considering what this one said, considering all these different variables that we have brought up together, I don't think the system should allow or should give liberty or freedom to some of these people, even 24 hours after the death of Mohbad. But as we speak today, they still have the guts to go around or to stand up or to appear on camera and be saying scrap. It is the system that I blame so much. What evidence or what fact do the police still want? I still try to figure it out with all these all these indirect confessions, all these instances that we have raised, and all these witnesses that we have tried to hear from. I don't know why police or the Nigerian system or Nigerian government is not doing the needful. I don't know what we can do. Are we going to force the system, or are we going to twist the system? Or, because jungle justice might not be the best, but government should give us the right justice so that we can discourage others. We can discourage others who might not have the patience of waiting for this justice, or who might not have the patience of trying to see either the justice will come in the form of either the head or the tail. They should give us the justice. They need to act according to the real, in a real sense of it. Let the procedure, let the process, let it be transparent, let it be unbiased, let it not be influenced by any power or anybody. Let them do it the way they're supposed to do it. all this conspiracy, all this saying white calling it black or saying black calling it white. It has to stop. They should just help us. We are tired of eating one particular nail on the same spot without drilling down. They need the government and the system, including the police, who is also in the system, and who are the Nigerian police are the main prosecutor. They need to look in the direction that we, the citizens, we, the public, are looking at. It's anybody. I don't think there is anybody can stop anybody from doing evil, but there must be repercussion for doing evil. There must be price. Every evildoer must pay for doing whatever, no matter as in to the magnitude of the crime or the evil that one does. He must be able to pay for it. We should compel or call out the government. Well, I thank God through Berekete, the government are trying to hear our voices and they are trying to, but at least that will not stop us from keeping quiet. All these our small voice, all these our small noise are the ones that come together to become a loud voice in which government can hear us, because we cannot get justice from my house. We cannot get justice from this platform. We cannot get justice on social media. Where we can get justice is from the court that is being coordinated, that is being directed, and by the government. So if the government is not doing the needful, I don't think it will favor them. It's about time for them to help us have a different idea, to help us have a different judgment on how their operation is. Because a lot of people, despite the fact that we are fighting for justice, some people are somewhere, they are saying, well, keep doing it, we pray for you. But this system we are seeing, they've lost hope. They've lost hope. But we, either some people are hopeless or not, we can say, though we might have to give it more than it is expected, more than we can, but we'll give it to the last of our breath that we are going to get this justice. But must it get to that level? Must we put everything we have, or must we put everything in line just because of trying to look for justice for one person over one person? As in, I don't know. We don't need to labor too much, because the facts are too obvious. The reality is so open. We were here when some of those celebrities were jumping up and down, but where are they today? When they got to know the truth, they have packed out. And like I'm seeing traces that even Mr. Falano might no longer be interested in this matter. Why? Because the truth is coming out, but it's now left for our government. It's now left for the system to act according to what is on what happened. As in, we all saw it. The guy died in the house. What happened in the house? Who are those in the house? What transpired before? As in, what transpired in the house, or even some hours before those things happen in the house. These are the glaring facts that the government should try and work on, and that the police should even investigate. Look, the father made a statement out yesterday that, okay, this girl said she has a lot to say. She has some evidences, she has some facts in her mouth, despite having given her the ample opportunity to speak at the coroner inquest. But she refused to let out those facts. But now she's saying that she has a lot of facts. She has a lot of things to say. But she's calling for protection, in which the Baba Mohbad has written directly, publicly, that police should provide her cover and let her say everything she knows concerning the death of his son. If I come out and say, I have something, I have a lot to say. I know what killed Mohbad. Look, police should come for me and ask me, you must talk. Like what we do, what we used to do in our school days. You must talk. You must talk. You must talk. So we should be singing that song for Wunmi. You must talk. You must talk. Nobody asked you for her. Nobody asked from her to talk. But she rose up and said, I have a lot to say. So for now, we should be telling her she has no option than to go to the police for safety and for cover, so that she can talk and even speak more than anyone is willing to hear from her. So it's just the system that I see as being so corrupt and so unreliable. If our system had been, the next day Wunmi said that, I think the police should have invited her. Madam, you said you have a lot. At least that will even help us. Come and say it. Invite Baba lawyer, invite lawyers. Let them question her that, okay, you said you have this. How come this? How come this? How come this? So if it is pressure, or if it is the spirit of Mohbad that has entered her, or anything, it could be a guilt conscience. It could be anything. So let the government encourage her to speak. Let us charge the government. Police, look, somebody said she has evidence. Don't look at whatever happened. Invite that person. She confessed from her mouth. From her mouth. I pray and I hope our system will come back to, will start to act normal, so that our hope and our reliance on a system will be renewed. Thank you very much. I rest my case.
Mr. Grexy, for that. And Alewa, you're going to come up, and Queen Treasure, thank you for joining. Just hold on for me for just 1 minute. I would like to say this, that now. Do we actually, is the government actually, are they actually trying to tell us that if Brekete family had not come into this matter, we wouldn't have actually heard, or we wouldn't have actually know what is actually going on? Because it seems as though they always come, or they always wait for an external force to come in before they will take a step. Now, if Brekete family was not there in the first instance, is that the way they are going to sweep this thing under the carpet? What type of government do we have? Or what kind of people are in power who only care about themselves, because it is not happening to them? Because it is only happening to the children of the poor, so they believe that they can do anything that they want. They take their own children, send their own children abroad. They protect their own children. They give bodyguards to their own children. And when something happens to the children of the common man, it is a normal thing. But when it happens to the children of the rich, it is the abnormal thing. Then everybody is to be questioned. So if Brekete had not entered or come into this matter, we wouldn't have been able to make the progress. 5 months, they've just been keeping us in the dark. They've just been keeping us in the dark, saying they are doing one or two things. And as a matter of fact, they are doing absolutely nothing. Treating suspects as witness. Now, to Wunmi, who always have evidences against everybody, but never for once has she seen that, okay, this was what I did that was wrong. She has evidences against everybody. There is an evidence against Prime Boy. There is an evidence against the industry gods. There is an evidence against this. There is an evidence against those who she called to come and take their trophy. But she never has any evidence against herself, and including those people who are with her at home on that day. Isn't this wonderful that you can accuse every other person, but you exclude yourselves when it comes to answering certain questions? The truth of the matter is this, yeah, you're not going to escape. You're not going to escape this. It doesn't matter who and who and who and who are protecting you, or who and who and who you are protecting. This is the truth, and I'm going to tell you the truth. You're not going to escape this. You can accuse every other person, but when it comes to you, you use the baby to protect yourself. You can you can point accusing fingers towards everybody, but when it comes to you, when other people mention you, the same people you are accusing, when they mention you, you use your baby to protect yourself. We know that the baby is a shield to you. And just like Adura said, I'm going to quote Adura now. The time is going to come when that baby is going to be the one that is going to curse you out. Now, let me say this. You advise people to go to the police station. I've talked about it, but another thought came to my head. Is Wunmi trying to tell us now that those she called the industry gods, they are more powerful than the Nigerian authority? Because if she believes that the Nigerian police, if she believes that the Nigerian police can do their job, why is she scared and why is she afraid of actually going to meet them, to tell them what she knows? Does she have to wait for somebody to pressure her to go and tell the truth that she knows? Yeah, what's up? Okay, yeah. Yep. So when it's time for her, when she has issues with Mohbad, she knows how to pick up her bag and go to the hotel without anybody telling her. When it was about 2 days for her to give birth, she knew how she created a kind of scene so that she would have issues with Mohbad. Then she picked up her bag and she left so that she would go and give birth somewhere else. She always know how to create a scene. That's the reason why Mohbad said, "You know how to make my mother sad, Abi." Why? Because that is her weapon. Whenever she wants to do something, she creates a scene and she gets away with it. So now, you know how to advise people to go to the police, but here you are. You that has the information that is actually needed to solve this matter, you are sitting you are hiding yourself. As a matter of fact, nobody can even say this is where you live. Why? Because you have now become Tom and Jerry. You are doing hide and seek. When somebody said on Mr. Arifa's platform yesterday that in that house, you claim that you cannot speak. That Liam cannot sleep. You are only fooling yourself because you are actually the one that could not sleep in that house because bad spirit is actually pursuing you. So you needed a cover up by saying it was Liam. Liam does not know anything that is going on. Stop fooling yourself. You can't fool the general public. Liam does not know what is actually going on. He doesn't know what is going on. So when you say Liam could not sleep in that house, that's the reason why you left the house. You are actually fooling yourself by telling us that your conscience is beating you hard, that you cannot sleep in that house. Why? Because you know what you did. So the advice I'm going to give to you, even before we continue, is that Bar police station law, Bar Brekete law, color reporter, right? Thank you. Queen Treasure, let's have you. Queen Treasure, let's have you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, what I have to say, like, Wunmi know what she's doing. Wunmi, she know what she's doing. Those industry guards, can you imagine? I swear with my car and I'm driving. This is my third time seeing Mohbad in my sleep. This is my third time. See, first time he showed me Wunmi mother. Just 2 days ago, he showed me one particular musician. I don't want to mention name. I think they are part of that industry she's mentioned. Because God, he showed me that Mohbad like someone starving. So I think someone starved that boy with knife. Because so that person think Mohbad died. So I was standing there. Then Mohbad opened and like small his eyes. So I'm trying to save him. When I was trying to save him, trying to take him, so that person see that Mohbad didn't die. So I'm trying to find safe place to put him in there. So that person seeing me, keep chasing me. God show me that person eyes clear. He's a musician, big musician in Nigeria. It's part of that thing. It's part of mobile death. You see, anytime he see me with Mubad, it's kind of chasing us. You don't want Mubad to survive. So what I see here, like, it's kind of like they know that Mubad can come up and blow. So they killing for them to blow, but they will never blow. This is like this is last of them, because do you know what? I don't believe in those things, but I believe in my dream. My dream, no matter what, 1,000 years, is going to happen. So what I'm saying, Wumi know, she need to speak out. She know who did it. She know what she's doing. She's a smart lady. Wumi, she's very smart. She know everything happened to Mohbad. She's part of those things. It's not Mohbad only she end of his life. She already did to someone already. She need to come out. This is a karma God going to expose her. So she need to come out and speak out, unless she's going to go mad on the street. This is a time she's supposed to come out and speak, unless she's going to mad, keep saying, I killed this one, I killed this one, because that is what she's doing. They took her like she's a smart young lady, so they use her to kill a lot of people. It's not only Mohbad. She's in Mohbad's life to monitor him. That is what they did to him. They forced her to marry him, to monitor him. So she know, she need to come out. I'm always going to pray to God. God will make her like I don't know, God will reveal the true out, because she's evil. She's evil, she know. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen Treasure. Thank you for that. Alewa, you want to come up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something in regards to what Queen Treasure said. So, for me, I've never dreamt of mobile before, but I always have, it's thought is always on my mind, to the extent that sometimes in the middle of the night, when I just randomly go to pee, I just remember him. Like in the middle of the night, when I'm supposed to be dizzy and tired or sleepy, I just think of him. So it's always, always, always on my mind. So I believe that Mobile is truly trying to connect with people. In fact, there are a few times that I'll be like the only one in my house, and I'll just be feeling like I'm feeling a presence. Like I don't know if it's mobile or anything, but I just have this thing that maybe someone is around me and all of that. And sometimes
It's him, my sister. It's him.
and sometimes,
It's him.
and sometimes when I'm not even thinking about him, there's just a scenario in his story that, as if someone is telling me the completion of that part. I wasn't even thinking of mobile like a second ago, but the next second, maybe something will just come to my head that the reason why people that are in that house don't want to talk is because they've been roped. When the thing initially happened, they all told all of them that no, the police wasn't going to believe them. The police is going to believe Wunmi over them because she's the only girl here. She'll just lie that all of them wanted to rape her. Like, it's like as if a story is playing in my head and I wasn't even thinking about him. And so, like, a lot of times, Mubad has a way of always playing in people's thoughts, where maybe they're just driving, they think about him, they're just showering, they think about him. And he's really, really, really trying to connect with people. And I believe that for people who truly want to understand how this is, or understand that feeling, I believe that if you genuinely seek in your heart, not necessarily even pray, if you genuinely just seek in your heart that what really might have been wrong with this boy, and you're very, very conscious of your spirit, you would have glimpses or ideas of possibilities of what might have happened to him. Because a lot of people might not have had dreams about him, but that conscious thought of maybe when you're lying down on your bed, normally you're supposed to reflect on everything that has happened to you throughout the day, but rather you're thinking of Mohbad before you sleep. You understand? So I don't know, but I can relate to what Queen Treasure is saying. That's what I'm just trying to say. That even if it doesn't come to you in form of dreams, you will sometimes feel a presence. Sometimes it's always in your thoughts, even at the middle of the night at work. Sometimes you're trying to connect stories together. You're writing down thoughts. You're trying to connect the possibility of this and this. So that's what I just wanted to say about what Queen said. Thank you.
It's very strong human being, Mohbad. It's very strong. See, it like in my dream, I was looking for protection. Like I was kind of looking for Babalawo to help him anytime this guy see him for Mohbad to disappear. I did what I see. This is my second time trying to save this boy. There's like wicked people around him. See, Mohbad is very strong. He's everywhere watching everybody. Trust me, I believe in. See, I'm a Muslim. I don't supposed to believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in my dream.
Thank you so much. Warwick, you want to say something before?
Yes. The first time when Mobile died, the only thing, every 2 o'clock when I wake, around 2 o'clock, he wake, not, I used to see him, I would start singing Mobile's music the first time when it, every 2 o'clock. So so when the thing continues, so I go myself, I go to prayer, I rebook it because I'm scared. Every 2 o'clock I wake, I will sing his music. But last 3 weeks, I dream. I saw many women, I won't say it in one platform. Many women, they went to Bumi house. They are dragging Bumi. That's the only dream I dream. Last 3 weeks, I saw it, my God. Many women just went to Bumi. Many women, they just gathered Bumi, drawing Bumi. I call my friend, say, see what is happening. No? He said, Mobile spirit is very strong, I know. That is the only dream I dream about Mobile. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Warrior Queen. Thank you for that contribution. Thank you so much. If we continue to say from now until tomorrow, everybody on this platform will have 1 or 2 things to say concerning the after of the I don't know how to put it. We have 1 or 2 things to say concerning maybe what they have experienced after the death of Mohbad. If we continue like this, everybody will always have something to say. That's the reason why I always say that you just have to love him. You can say 1 or 2 things about him, despite the fact that I have never met him before. You have never met him before. We are just meeting this guy in the social media space, on the internet. But it's looking as though this guy, we are family. It's looking as though this guy is your brother, is your son. And that is one thing that is still keeping this justice for Mohbad alive. So don't let me waste too much of our time. Vegetable Island, you want to come up? Yeah, Vegetable Island, let's have you. Vegetable Island, are you there? Okay, now, Man No Be God, let's have you. Man No Be God. Thank you so much, Man No Be God. Let's have you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, what I want to say here is this. I believe the police is the problem here because I come across a video from the Facebook about Wumi's mother. I don't know if you will allow me to play the voice record where she's saying that even Mohbad knows that Liam is not his son, but he did not reject it. He accepts the child. Is it now that they want to expose it? I don't know if police come across this kind of video. It's somebody that posted it, that they interviewed this woman, I think a day ago. She's saying it. All these people are just confessing one way and the other, and the police is keeping mute. I don't understand. I think the police and Lagos State government, Sanwo-Olu, is the problem here. I think they are the one that don't want this justice. What are they covering? Because I just don't understand. So on Mohbad's mother, I still look at it as is the Mohbad's mother that actually caused problem between Wunmi and Mohbad's father. Because Wunmi said on her own story that Mohbad's dad and her, they are of good friends. It is when that woman came that it starts problem, as in lying. I believe she'll be saying things that will make Wunmi to hate that man. Really? And now, still after the death of your son, still coming out and every one of them is lying, still lying against the dead. This I don't understand. If not because of God, who stand up for this Mohbad's father, they actually want to put everything of this man. I can remember this Wunmi elder sister, I think it's Karimot, they call her. She's the first person that come out, start shouting different things, painting different narrative about Baba Mohbad. And everybody was against that man. Before Baba Mohbad starts speaking up, now people now understand that this man was not there. Even before he came to the house, the son was already embalmed. And they still keep on saying this thing till today, that he rushed to bury his son. I don't really understand if they don't have head. This man said he took the body to the police and there is no police report. What did you want this man to do, for God's sake? Still, the police did not deny that the man came to their place. And all these things is still going on. And Wunmi don't want to say. And now she says she have a lot to say. But before, the gang said she has no explanation to anybody. So what did she have to say now? So this thing I'm seeing here is that Nigeria police is the problem. We thank God that Berekete is handled this case and everything. Now that this case is there, even the people that is giving them confidence before, I believe they have started telling them, please, you will face your crime by yourself. Me not get hand for you because this case don't pass my hand. This is why they are pressured everywhere now. I can still remember the time that Mohbad's mom come out and say, Abiamo ejo egba mi o, egba mi sofu, Josie kolo. I'm just laughing. Why? Because this woman, I don't think she has brain at all, because you said that police has already done with the autopsy. They said they should come and carry Mohbad's body. If Baba Mohbad should have danced to your tune then and go and pick off Mohbad and buried him for the second time, you people will now put it again on his head that he's the one that did not wait again for them to carry out all the proper investigation before burying him for the second time. Why are you people just want to put all the whole blame on this man and forgotten that he's the only one who took care of this child? A lot of men, when they have a home break, they actually push the children to their mother. It's only Baba Mohbad's case and few people that I can think that I have seen that they actually took care of their children by themselves. And at the end of it all, somebody is bringing one child from somewhere else and said that the boy has willed all his property to the little child. If really did Mohbad, if really Mohbad did that, is it that it's only that child the guy is actually thinking that he's going to have in his lifetime, a 26 years old boy? I don't think those people supporting evil, if they actually think well, they actually forgot that karma is real. What goes around comes around. They have children. I think we start calling out this I think this Lagos State governor, because there is one of my friend that is in police force. I tried asking him some questions about. He said this thing is no longer in their hand. Immediately, the Lagos State government, we said any case that police start investigation on, once the Lagos State government said, leave the case for me, and they don't have any say again. So the coroner inquest, why did they stop it? All these things is just question we are asking. And I don't know. Now that we are waiting for the toxicology result, and I don't know if this coroner inquest can restart again. This is because sometimes I try to, because of one or two reasons, I will go off social media, but I will still keep remembering this case. That I don't know how this case of Mohbad is going. I will just try and come back online. So let me know what is happening. There was a time I actually go out of social media for like up to 2 to 3 to 4 days. I was sleeping. Just like someone just came to me and said, why do you want to back up of this case? Don't worry. Are you getting tired? Don't be tired. This case, at the end of it all, they are trying to pin this whole situation down, but there will be results at the end of it all. Nobody should get tired. I was like, I just rushed to TikTok. I said, let me come and see what is going on. And at the end of it all, I will still meet a lot of story again. And these people are start confessing. And the way they are confessing, and nobody is trying to say anything. Just like this voice note of this Wumi's mother now, that even Mohbad knows that the child is not his, but he chooses to cover it up. Why now? I don't know if each talk will allow me to play it and let people listen to what this woman is saying.
Okay, just go ahead and play it, yeah. Man of
All right. Let me search for it here.
Okay, yeah. While we are waiting for a man no be God.
Okay.
This matter, you know that the boy is not for him. But this guy, he said even Mohbad knows before he died that Liam is, and yet he did not publicly deny the child. Even in absence, even in secret, in private, he did not deny this guy, this child. This young girl lost her husband. She's mourning the death of her husband, the father of her children. Even in this country, I'm in the United States. In this country, as such thing has happened to that girl, even the police are investigating. There are some things that they will send to her that will be going to her every morning, taking care of her, make sure she's okay. They will make tea for her, ask her if she need anything. As in police, they will go there because they know she's money. They know she's money. She's bereaved. So you now start of a widow, of a girl that is money her husband. All this narrative, everybody knows. I'm a married woman. There's nothing that my husband will say. My husband will do to me that I will say.
Man no be God.
Yeah.
Okay, just pause now. Just hold on for me 1 minute. You're going to continue with the voice note, right? Yes, Animen.
I'm here.
Now, you know about, you've heard of this voice note before.
Yes.
When was this interview?
I guess last year.
Okay.
On what platform? Yes, Animen, on what platform? I have heard of something like this before, but
Okay.
So
Okay, hold on. Yes, Anime, are you there? I think a call is coming to our phone. A
Yeah,
call.
someone is calling me. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Hope I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
echoing.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah. It was last year, and
Okay.
the voice note was last year. And
Okay.
also, I don't think anyone interviewed Mama, the so-called Mama Wumi. I think the
Okay.
voice note was just sent online.
Okay. As Mama Umi's voice, right?
Yes, as Mama Wumi's voice, you get it.
But are we sure that this is Mama Umi's voice?
Actually, going by to be honest, to be honest now, this Wumi supporter, they can go and go and go and go, and as in an overgo at times. You even be surprised that share a family or igoni. So to me, it's 50-50. That is all I can say. The voice is like Wumi's voice, so and a little bit mature than Wumi, so we can say it's Mama Wumi. But at the same time, there's nothing Wumi follower cannot do for her. So it's just 50-50 to me.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. I believe that looking at what has been happening, I believe that there is absolutely nothing that they cannot do. I think people are saying in the comment section that it is our voice, and okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Came
Yeah.
out to debunk it. I said he
Ma?
never came out to debunk it, so there's a very high chance that that is her voice.
Debunking, Alewa, talking about debunking. When has she even come out to say anything? Aside from this voice notes.
They don't used to come out to those people. They don't used to come out. Those people that want to hijack a Brekete platform, they can do anything. No, hey, Mamma mia.
And what I don't even want to say, even as you mentioned, Brekete, is that these people don't understand that if we realize that police, they are still playing foul play, the people will just do jungle justice. The reason why people are just waiting is because of that autopsy. So if they want, they should continue dragging, and police should continue doing like as if they are blind. Want to get you that people will still end up doing jungle justice. That's when they will realize that at the end of the day, there's nobody
Okay.
to count for the jungle
Alewa,
justice.
we're not gonna do anything like jungle justice. Yeah. Don't let it look like we are trying to
No,
insinuate.
I understand. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Anime.
Play the VN. So if we've analyzed or anything we want to do about it, there's something I want to bring up. So thank you.
Okay, okay. Yes, Anime. Sorry, man, no, because just okay. No, just leave it.
We
Yes,
can
Anime.
forget because I'm just seeing it for the first time. I'm not a social media type, so I always go off and on. As I come across it today, I was just so in pain that how can this come out for the mother of Wumi and police are still keeping quiet, not asking them more questions, not even requesting for that innocent child DNA by themselves. Stressing Baba for the whole thing. This is not fair. I come across some of them in one other platform. I think it's telling me that one guy there is saying, what is it called? Someone who is Wumi's team. When Mohbad died, is it not Wumi that someone who came to visit? I say, what? He said, don't mind them. Let them begin to say what they want. There is nothing we go out of this case. But now they are running because something is coming out because Berekete is in charge. So, I don't know. I pray that God is going to give us the right justice that we want. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man, be God. Really appreciate. I would have, wanted us to talk about the voice note, but beautiful panelists needed to call my attention, and it's actually very good. I don't want anything that is gonna be like a rumor. Hey, Treasure Empire, thank you for joining. Yeah, wonderful mother. Thank you, Treasure Empire, for joining. Aniki, thank you so much. I wouldn't want anything that was just gonna be. We need to be. It has to be based on facts. Yeah, anybody can just do any voice note, just like the other person did a voice note and said he saw Mohbad walk into the hospital by himself, and at the end of the day, the so-called individual cannot come out even now and say, yes, I was the one I saw him. So there are so many things that are actually going on the ground, and we don't want a kind of distraction. I've heard of that before, but I didn't pay too much attention to it because there's nothing that comes out of their camp that, I want to believe. I can't believe it. I've said it times without number. Even if Wunmi comes out to tell us that 2 + 2 is 4, it won't still sound good in our hearing. Why? Because there's nothing she's going to say that is going to be that's going to make sense to us. Even if she comes outside and she say 5 + 5 is 10, people will still not believe her. Why? Because there's a curse that has been laid already. There's a curse that Mohbad has already placed on her already. So there's nothing she's going to do that is going to make sense. And what I'm also going to say is this, that he who the gods wants to have, they first make the person to no, you shouldn't have said
He's
that.
keeping Adura inside the house. He does not want him to speak out. They are checking his phone up and down
I
for him
think
not
that
to
is what
speak.
is happening to Adura. I think that is what is happening to Adura. I think that is what is happening to Adura. I don't want to create an excuse for any of them, but I think that is what is happening to Adura. I think that guy is under close monitoring. I think they are monitoring the guy 24/7, checking his phone and everything. Who did you call? Who did you not call? This one and this one, this one and this one. And at the end of the day, I'm perceiving there is something like this. I accept it is not my breast that you suck while you are young. That is when you will not listen to me. Thank you so much for joining. So I actually don't want to create excuse for any of them.
Dish, like kuku pami ni kuku
Yes,
pami.
exactly.
They
Some
should not
parental
just kill this boy for nothing, no. Because
Exactly.
the more they are imprisoning this guy, it's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I don't want to create excuse for any of them. Just like I don't want to create excuse for
Psychological
this-
issues, safe.
Queen Treasure. Let me quickly borrow your space. Queen Treasure. Let me quickly borrow your space. I'm sorry.
Let me see. Let me tell you something. That's what Adura wants. Adura is not a baby. Adura is just like his mother that wants money. That the same bed of the same feather with Bumi. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Adura is just like the mother and Bumi together. They need money. You understand? Adura is not a baby. They can't cage Adura. Adura is 21 years old. If Adura want to make justice for his brother, he will go to his father's place. Nobody cage Adura. Adura is not a baby. Somebody that used to buy whiskey and open a whiskey is a baby. They can't cage Adura. Adura need money to stay. They make agreements. 10%, 20% agreements. That's why Adura don't want to go out. Adura is not a baby. Nobody can cage Adura. Adura is a big boy.
Okay. Thank you so much. Warri Queen, my mom, thank you so much for that. When we look at it to the right side, we look at it to the left side, and we try to make a good this thing out of a good analysis out of it. Thank you so much, Messi Idris. Thank you for joining, Messi Idris. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I wish. Can I talk?
AJ, please hold on. Mr. Pizumo was up before. I think it dropped because of the network. So let Mr. Pizumo talk, and we'll come to you then. I have a video that was sent to me in this place. I'm going to play it after AJ to the word. But first, let's have Mr. Pizumo. Thank you so much, Postman.
Èwo nínú yín ló gbé ọmọ ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣì fún ọmọ bàbá kápẹ́ńtà?
Nínú yín ló jẹ ẹ̀gúsí pẹ̀lú sẹ̀mú lọ́jọ́ tó sin ọmọ ẹ̀.
No, Boss Pizu,
Èwo
don't
ni
go down
bàbá
that
fẹ́
lane.
pásítọ̀ tó padà lọlé babaláwo?
Relationship tó pè ní marriage tó lòun fẹ́ jọ ọ̀.
Oh God. Thank you, Mr. Pizu. You don't run, Abi. Oh, okay, thank you. AJ to the world, let's have you. Let's have you, AJ to the world.
Yeah, thank you everybody.
Thank you
Queenie,
so
I
much.
greet you. Give everybody your turn, amen. I greet everybody. Please, are we still waiting for the 10 weeks or we are doing our own private autopsy?
Yeah, we definitely need to wait for the 10 weeks, right? But there are works that are going on the ground that is going to complement the autopsy. If after they've done their own and we are not satisfied, then we are going to go for the private autopsy, because the issue of autopsy and toxicology is bracketed that is actually handling it. So we definitely have to wait You understand? We definitely have to wait. Then when they come and give us the result and we are not satisfied, yeah, we can then go ahead and do our own, so that it doesn't look like we are disobeying the authority, so that it doesn't look like we are trying to skip some steps and we want to take the law into our own hands. So
Okay. Another thing. Please, have anybody or maybe you guys or anybody reach out to Baba to ask if and only if he knows the that nurse. Go.
Concerning the nurse, I think we spoke about the nurse. I think last week, I think it was a Sunday that we spoke about the nurse on this thing. I am not too sure if Baba actually knows the nurse. I'm not too sure if he knows the nurse, because I'm sure every one of them, they presented themselves at a different time at Panti. So there is high tendency that Baba has never met the nurse before. But I was going to talk about the nurse. We are still going to talk about the nurse because there's nothing that should be left unturned here. But Baba, I'm not too sure that Baba knows anything. I mean, maybe he has seen the nurse before, and I don't think there is any reason for him to actually meet the nurse and ask him question. No.
Okay. Let's continue anyway. No problem.
Okay, no. Thank you, AJ. Yes, Animen.
Yeah, sorry, before playing the video, there is also, I want to say two things about this supporter of a thing and Wunmi herself. One of this couple of previous day, I encountered this Tolani or Eniyi on Papariano's platform. So I happen to have one or two conversations with her. See, to be honest, I will Treasure, please meet. See, to people who go to their platform, Papariano platform is just let's say 50-50 platform. But the people that go to these people platform to go and engage them, see, I pray una matter no go be like believer we won't win so at the same time we lose in own so. I pray your matter will not be like that, because there's no way you tell me that you want to find and see someone who hide himself, who doesn't want to be seen. I don't know how you want to do that. Now I engaged this lady. We have one or two conversations, and it was just a calm and a matured one. Even though if she tried to carry me go place where I no one go, I go tell her, return me, I no one go there. This is what we are talking about. Let's finish this. Now, she was talking about Wunmi can actually get a lawyer for the family. At least she's part of the family, stuff like that. At least if they see Wunmi like one of them, why can't Wunmi get lawyer for the family, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Which I'm like, yeah, you have a point. Like you said that Wunmi is like a daughter to the family, is like a child to the family. That why can't she get a lawyer? Which I said is true. If it's a relationship of my father-in-law, mother-in-law, my child, she's our wife, she's also our child relationship, she can actually get a lawyer for the family, because if they see themselves in that manner, she can. And I now asked her that, according to what you said, because you bring in familiarity, family stuff into this, that they are family, they are one, they are as in they can look back, they can check on their backs. I now asked her, I said, talking about father and daughter relationship in this, since you said she can actually get a lawyer for them, why can't she now call Baba when Mohbad Kpai? At least this is daughter and father relationship. This is not in-laws again. The next thing she will say is, people are in the house. And I told her, are there not people in that family too to get lawyer?
Mr. Perkins.
Why will she get a lawyer? People are in that family too. You are the one who bring daughter and father relationship, that she's their daughter too. If she's their daughter, she can get lawyer, then she's their daughter too. She can as well call Baba, Daddy Emma Bomi, Mokoto She, Mobado, stuff like that, because that is a daughter relationship too, to the family. That is, by the way, that I'm like, oh, okay. Then the part two of it, we talk about the embalming stuff. She said that it was not embalming they did. Then I now try to like, okay, they're putting salt on the chest, putting cotton wool on the nose and the hair. What was that? Guess what she said? She said they actually preserved him. I said, Emma Feyinbo pera yin lole àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀. Odo ti yí wọn lórí. So I said, did you just said they preserved him? She said, yes. Okay. I now asked from the panelists. I said, please, can someone tell me when something is being preserved? They said it's been preserved for that not to spoil. And when you embalm someone, you've been preserved that person to not to spoil. And I said, see what you are saying. By you yourself, you use to pere lole. You preserve someone, you don't want that thing you preserve something, you don't want that thing to spoil. At the same time, you embalm someone, you don't want that person to spoil. So automatically they preserved Mohbad not to spoil. Person will just mind according to them. They've now preserved him not to spoil. Okay. That one, by the way, please help us to play that video. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes and amen. I have this information to actually pass out to everyone before I play the video. I'm going to play this video. Yeah, Bossman, Mr. Perkins, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Perkins in the building. You know I always mention his name, Mr. Perkins, Arifa, Verona, Mr. Wester. Thank you so much, Mr. Perkins, for all that you are doing for justice for Mohbad. Yeah, before I go further, let me quickly say this. Yeah, Messi Idris, thank you. Messi, thank you so much for joining today. It's amazing having you around. Yeah. This is the announcement I want to make here. Since the fasting is gonna start this month, how about what will it look like to actually give some couple of tokens to our Muslim brothers and sisters? You know, the way the economy is, right? What will it look like to actually give a token to some people? Not everybody, definitely we can, everybody, but maybe one or two persons just to bless them so that they will be able to use to buy food while preparing for the fasting. What will it look like? What will it look like in the comment section? What will it look like to bless people with tokens so that they can at least use it to buy food, preparing for the fasting? It's a nice idea, right? So if it's a nice idea, then definitely we're gonna have it. Then we're gonna do it. Yeah, before the fasting commences, we're gonna bless one or two persons. I'm not saying 100 persons. Yeah, we're gonna bless one or two persons to buy this thing. Mr. Perkins, thank you so much, to buy food items and so that they will be able to prepare for under the umbrella of justice for Mohbad. Please note, under the umbrella of justice for Mohbad. So this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, those people are not going to come from outside of justice for Mohbad. The videos that we did, it was just everybody, from whether you are justice for Mohbad or you're not justice for Mohbad. But this particular one, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, what about our Christian brothers and sisters? We are fasting too. Okay. I understand. Let's just do this one. We'll think about that one this time, because that inspiration actually came when I was reminded that the fasting for the Muslim brethren and the sisters is gonna come up. So I was like, if you notice the other time when Mommy Detola Aduke spoke about it, I touched my head. So that was when I got the inspiration. So I needed to wait for confirmation, right? And I was like, okay. I needed to call, maybe make a contact and speak with my kidney and my liver if it is possible. So, it was, so I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to announce it. So, we're going to bless, just like I was saying, the people that are going to be blessed are people under justice for Mohbad. You understand? Not an outside person. Thank God every one of us, we know the people fighting for justice for Mohbad. When we see them on one platform, we know that this person, I always see this person fighting for justice for Mohbad, right? So this is what we're going to do. By the grace of God, with the help of God, before the fasting starts, we're going to bless people with tokens. Muslim brothers and sisters, we're going to bless them with tokens. So we are not asking for people outside to come. No, it is these people on the justice for Mohbad side that we want to actually appreciate. You understand? I am thinking, I know you want to agree with me, that I'm thinking that if Mohbad was actually alive, it will actually do something like this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. Thank you so much. I am kind of encouraged. I'm kind of encouraged to hear and inspired to see that beautiful people are on this platform and on every other platform, and they are ready. They are also ready to actually do this, and we are doing it together. This is not the Hish Talk that is doing it now. This is not Yinka doing this. This is Mobad that is doing this, putting smile on people's face, and that is the legacy that I am actually talking about. When I was in the office the other time, you remember I was talking about Mobad's legacy. This is Mobad's legacy. This is Mobad's legacy. Is not in terms of structure. It's not in terms of anything. This is Mobad's legacy. We're going to keep it, and then we're going to make it happen. It's going to live in the mind and in the head and in the heart of people till forever. It is not about a structure. It is not about an area or a particular address. No, it is not about a particular address. It is we planting the seed of Mobad in the mind and in the heart of people, so that oh my goodness, okay, you guys, you have to bring that. So okay. So that is what I mean when I say the legacy of Mobad is gonna live on. Yes, Anime, you want to say something? Okay, Mr. Perkins. Yes, Anime, hold on for me. Let me quickly take Mr. Perkins. Thank you so much, Mr. Perkins. Thank you for joining. It's amazing having you
Good
on this.
afternoon, my brother. Longest time, my brother. God
Yes,
bless
boss.
you.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah.
No be boss. I beg you. Everybody, good afternoon to everybody in the house. I really appreciate you all. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your support. God bless you all. Justice for Mobad. We are still on the matter. We are not stopping. Not relenting until justice is prevailed. Until justice is served. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Perkins. Thank you for that. You always come in and you always appreciate everybody on this platform, which is why I always appreciate him. Whether he's here or he's not here, you can bear me you can bear me witness that Mr. Perkins is an amazing boss and is an amazing voice as it concerns the justice for Mobad, So thank you so much, Mr. Perkins. Yeah. Yes and amen. Yep. You want to say something?
Concerning what you just said, sir.
Okay.
To be honest, that is a brilliant idea, a very, very brilliant one. And I'm actually happy about that because you are actually a Christian. I'm a Christian as well. But do you know one thing about justice for Mobad? Irrespective of your race, we are one. Irrespective of where you come from, the language you speak, your religion, it doesn't matter. We are one. And about Christian trying to do this fasting stuff for Muslim, to me, I prefer you doing it for the Muslim than the Christian. I can see a comment that, how about Christian? No, we are not doing it for Christian. We are doing it for Muslim. Do you know why? Because we are we want to be our brother's keeper. We want to look out for ourselves. We want to know that whatever the government do, they can never break us on this justice for Mobad. If anybody wants to do for Christian, let them do it for Christian. But on this platform, we want to do it for the Muslim alone. Let's try and, hug ourselves. Let's try and welcome ourselves in a sweet and a calm and in a lovely way. It's very, very important. And it's, in fact, that togetherness, that unity is what matters in this justice for Mobad. It's not about it's my religion. Let me do for my religion too. Let's do it for other. Yeah. Just to know that we are in the same race, we are doing the same thing. We love ourselves unconditionally. The agape love Jesus has for us is what we have for the Muslim brothers as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes and amen. Thank you so much. I think we have said something about that. So, our Muslim brothers and sisters, our Muslim brothers and sisters. No, let's just leave it like this. Yeah, I know you love me and I love everybody on this platform. So let's just leave it like this. This is not a battle of this and this and that. No, it's not. Mr. Olaide, please send in your request. It's not a battle of this. It's not a battle of that. Let's just leave it the way it is. It is the inspiration that we get that we're gonna pass out. If I get another inspiration, that is the inspiration I'm gonna pass out. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for actually loving me. Now I know that people actually love me. I thought because of this my big head, people will say, his head is too big. But I don't know that it's actually my big head that is actually making people to I'm supposed to play La Pew. No, not La Pew Pew. Why is it this La Pew Pew coming to my head?
You
Have a voice, a voice
are
you can
happy
punch
and you're
yourself.
smiling.
Ish.
You sound
Yes.
stressed.
Ish. Do you
Yes.
know Mobad actually have a voice note in that statement you just made? That, oh, so you really love me like this? Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, I remember. Yes, it was. I think it was on a call. He was calling someone, say, you really love me like this. I don't know that people love me like this. I don't even know the time that I said it.
He was talking to Aridunu on call. That far
Eh.
Aridunu. Yes.
Eh. Mopoch, you did not comment since morning. Now that I mentioned Lapiopio, why is it that when I mention Lapiopio, that's when everybody's gonna come after me? What did I do? Can I know my offense? Can I know my offense, Mr. Perkins? If I say anything since I've been talking, people did not tag me. Now that I mentioned Lapiopio, that is when people are beginning to talk about me. Talk about me.
Wait.
Talk
Why
about
did
me.
you mention Mr. Perkins? Why did you mention Mr. Perkins?
You are my
That's
Oga,
when
and
they will see men
I
too
wanted
like
you to
it.
defend me. I
No,
wanted you to.
refer to yourself. Don't, they will start to the...
Okay, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, if you say I'm the minister of Pio, no problem. Actually, Shebi is Mubad that said it, and somebody must carry the title. Leave it to me, no problem. Hey, you call me Ish Talk, aka Minister La Pio. No problem. We are going to take it, Mr. Ish and Olaide. Now, same thing, set our La Pio gang. No. Mr. Olaide is for Mubad. You know, I said
They say
Mubad.
make you wish them happy birthday.
Oh,
Gracie birthday is today.
Gracie, please, you have to request for one of Mubad's music. Let's celebrate you with that song before we come back to this. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. So, this song is dedicated to Gracie. Oh, it doesn't have to be about you.
No longer.
Okay, no problem. Okay, we have a video to play, right? Oh, because if we continue to laugh like this, every one of us will become comedian. I hope we are enjoying ourselves, right? It is justice for Mobad. It's gonna keep us together. I'm loving the vibe and I'm loving the energy. Adama, the Ish Talk, my wedding, say you are not playing music for me right now. I should play music for you. Ade, thank you so much, Ade. Now we have a video. Let's go back to the business. You know, it's Friday. We're gonna play music and we're gonna enjoy ourselves, right? Thank God it's Friday, so we're gonna play music now.
Be a way you will do evil. You will do evil rich. You won't be able to even stand your own evil again. You won't be able to stand it. I remember some months back, I referred to this video on Papariano's platform. Do you know what Wumi people said? With their full chest. Bolly B now, I will mention her name. I remember then. I don't really have issue with most of them. We don't have personal issue. But Bolly B said that was never Wumi. That was not Wumi. It was their relative. You know, you go do evil sote. Even if you see your own evil self, you don't go one stand down because they can't even phantom it. They can't even process it in their head that can be Wumi coming out in that attire to come for her husband's candlelight. Obìnrin wo ló lọ ṣe candlelight ọkọ ẹ̀? Opó wo ló ń ṣerú ẹ̀? She came out. Now, see, anything where these people won't do that want to favor them, she will not mourn that period. She know they mourn. But when you demand something from her own responsibility or things she needs to do, our camp will come out and say she's mourning. In fact, this period of candlelight till and to the day Mobad Pine, I'm not sure it's up to 7 days. And she can come out with let's just say a day to 10 days. It's not up to that. She can come out to the venue, not be in front of their house, to the venue. They are doing that, and she's mourning. If they now ask her to do anything, people go talk say like the so-called mother wey talk say she be mother talk earlier. If anybody want talk, now all the time she dey more, but when she want flaunt now, she want this place. When they come, they call account number. Gbenlani come and support the ministry. She no money here because na Baba they always come for. Baba ń bèrè owó. Are they asking for paper too? Not be money too that they ask. The GoFundMe they open for Liam then see Nigerians donate owo. No, that one to no be money. The money matter where Mama Mohbad they complain up and down. Oh, woman, cut mo ṣe fún Agidigbo. This man, Amzat. That man didn't want them to give me money. Not be money. These people. I don't know. You people always come out. You use your mouth to talk about money. But even Baba, that did not used to come out with his full shares, that it was people that are like, oh, Baba, let's do this for Baba, let's do this, Baba. You always tag that man. And it's actually what you are doing. You are tagging to that man. So this was Wumio. This is Wumio. To a bomb shot, lossy be candlelight okwe. A woman who supposed their house, they more with their according to their title, where supposed they do Okpo in Yoruba. She did there. And parara. Oh, one no, what's okay. I want a lot of trophy. They want to handle the trophy to whoever they want to give it to. I just want to bring that out because they are denying that was not Wumi. And with my full chest, I know it was Wumi. That was why I said you should play it. And if there's anyone who believes that it's not Wumi, that person should come up. Let's talk. Because thank God now, Wumi's face is all over the internet. So, kosi juju no, this one no be juju again, no. Na physical combat. Thank you.
But the truth of the matter is, who on God's own earth is gonna say that is not Wumi? If not because I've been, because. Well, who on God's own earth is gonna say something like that? Abi she ojulo sasi abi. No, I am Olori Akinola. I can't play it. I've been restricted because I play it because of unoriginal. Oh, Annie, thank you so much. I can't play it because I've been restricted by it because it said it's an unoriginal this thing. Like it's not my content and I'm playing it, so I've been restricted. But who on God's own earth is saying that is not the oh good God Almighty. Where are we? See. When you look at the events that has happened, since the time they have been coming out for Baba Mohbad, it will show you what Baba Mohbad actually suffered. Annie, thank you so much. It will show you what that man actually went through. Zoe, it will show you that this man actually went through a lot in the hand of Iya Mohbad and in the hand of the so-called Wumi herself. It's going to show you a lot. It's going to show you a lot. This girl is smarter than all those people, all those irrelevants, that are up. They don't have their platform. Hey, pretty babe, welcome. They don't have their platform. This girl is smarter than them. She is smarter than them all. Pretty babe, welcome in here. Thank you so much. This girl is smarter than them. She's wiser than them. Oh, Abby Sexy, thank you. She's wiser than them. But Baba Aloba went through a lot in the hand of these two people. Thank you, Ronki babe. He went through a lot in their hands. The man suffered a lot. Hey, pretty babe, I'm doing good. How are you doing? How is work going, yeah? The man went through a lot. But they didn't stop there. They are still outside now, still defaming the man.
Can I say something? Treasure Empire.
Okay, Treasure, just give me 30 seconds. The man went through a lot to the extent that when this particular lady came out in an Instagram post, she was still hammering on how to defame Baba. She was still defaming Baba and was still talking trash about Baba. Then I have come to a conclusion that it is because Wumi does not have a father figure over her head. That is the reason why she will come outside and speak bad about her own so-called father-in-law. It is because Wumi does not have a father figure over her head. That is the reason why she will come outside to talk bad against Baba Mohbad. Thank you so much. Treasure Empire, let's have you. Thank you for joining today, Treasure.
Good evening, everyone. Good day.
Yeah, good
Depending on the place. Concerning that video that Wumi mother make, that she was saying that if it is America or Canada, they will be making tea for Wumi to be drinking. Common sense did not tell her that if it is America or Canada, the first suspect will be Wumi. They will take that child and put it in how do they call it, motherless baby home to be taken care of, and Wumi will go for it. Common sense did not tell her that. Stupid woman. And all these women that they are supporting evil is because that they are the same bed, the same feather together, flows together. That is why they are supporting evil, and evil will never depart for them. Since they are seeing this thing that is not right and they are supporting it, evil, what happened to Papa Mohbad will happen to the full generation, to know how pain, how they will feel, and shame and disgrace will not make them to cry out, because nobody will look them that when the time come. So that is what I have. It's paining me so bad because that's stressing me, and we must get this justice. This justice, we go get them. No surrender, no retreat. We must get this justice. That is it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
all.
Yeah, Treasure Empire, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. I've been looking for you. I said, where is Treasure Empire? So,
Treasure,
yes.
don't vex,
Beef.
so
I'm sorry,
treasure.
sir. See, if there is space, maybe you should help me to bring Queen of Energy up, because thank God, Queen of Energy was on Paparano platform that day. She said, that it was a serious argument on Paparano platform that day. I was the one that bring the issue, and come and see how they come out for me. It's not Wumi, never. How can you even say this is Wumi? Do you even know her? They covered it up, and even Paparano have to give in to them that actually it's not Wumi, because someone can look like Wumi in the family. Now, then we don't really know Wumi very well, but now everybody knows Wumi's face. Now we can see clearly that it was her. It was her that Karimo Lipomo was holding her hand.
I would suggest that maybe each talk should post it on his profile, if we can go and see it there. Because since he can't play it right here without being flagged, he can actually put it on his own account, and then we go there to watch.
Okay, no problem. I will do just that right now. I'm gonna try and upload it, right? Queen of Energy, if you are here, send request. Queenie, let's have you. You want to say something?
Hi, everyone. This sniper is on my case today. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why he wants me to talk. Thank you, pretty babe. I see you. I will start with the question that was asked earlier. The question that was asked about letting peace reign and family coming together and all of that. I will say that I am a regular in court, both online and offline. And from what I have learned, I have seen that no two people go to court and come back home as friends, no matter how. Let's even start with the family background. The family background of Baba Mohbad and Iya Mohbad is totally different. You can see Mohbad's mom as someone who is aggressive, who is emotional, temperamental, and you see that the personality of Mohbad's dad is quite opposite. And no two people can work together unless they agree. We just like to be fantasized more than being in the real world. I'm sorry, I'm at work, so you can actually hear some background noise. Wumi, Aloba family, we just met a few months ago. We online people just met your family a few months ago. And I can say that from the little we have seen, from all indication, we can say one or two things. People in the comments can bear me witness that we can start from the role of parents, roles of mother in children's life. We can conclude that that family is malfunction or malfunctional family or dysfunctional. I've come to that conclusion. So we see Wumi's mom, we see Wumi, we see Abosede
Abosede's sister, we see all of them, and we see the role they play in this matter. So it's not going to be possible. People should forget talking about peace. There are some cases that peace cannot reign anymore. So the fact that Mohbad safe, I don't know for him. The fact that you are trying to bring your dad and your mom together, what's going to happen to your dad's current wife or your mom's current husband? Waiting they do you, Mohbad, waiting. It's not going to work.
Well, Queenie,
It's not going to be
she
possible.
lied. Queenie, she lied to him that she and the husband are not together anymore.
But then he has to verify. Hold on, I'm dealing with one pump here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, she lied, but then we have to find out if what she said is true or not. We have to find out, because you can't come to Mohbad's dad and do part-time and go back to your Babalawo husband and do full-time and try to share both of them. That woman safe. Waiting be this one like this now. Somebody was telling me, Andy was saying, Baba Mohbad la pio only once. On what account are we going to put that one now? Which lawyer? Which lawyer go settle this one now? On what account? Shey na mistake, or na I'm just trying to see if it works. That woman is spoiled too. She's spoiled. And to young daddy that will be talking about the breast. The breast.
Fine, that's fine. Each talk, that's fine.
That breast matter, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. So that woman is not even a good example of a mom. Even we say that we say we are a young mom. It won't work. It won't work. Our presence in Mohbad's life really showed that she's not a good mom. Somebody said breast, we don't sour. Battalions don't suck the breast. How the breast go be authentic? That breast will not bring good luck. It's not going to bring good luck. And Wumi talking about Liam, saying the first time she heard about this DNA issue was online, that she didn't know anything about the DNA and all of that. How could DNA bring tears to your eyes? She said DNA brought tears to her eyes, and it really pained her when people started talking about the DNA. Baba never doubted the paternity of the child. Mohbad never doubted the paternity. Is that what we are talking about? We are saying that right now, that Mohbad is late. How long will it take you to get this thing into your faculty? Get it into your head. Stop telling us that Baba never denied Liam, or Mohbad never denied Liam. We want to know. You are the one that came to tell us online in the first place. Are we not sitting down on our own when you came to tell us about this story? So you can't take, and from what I even still see, you still come online to still continue to tell us something. So
I think a call came in through her phone.
Let me quickly back her up.
Okay.
Now about what she was saying. This same Mama Mohbad was saying,
I have a call.
This same Mama Mohbad was saying Baba is not a good person. Baba abuse her. Baba do this, Baba do that. And you still want to go back to that Baba? Baba beat you. Baba want to use bottle to break your head. You suffered abuse in Baba's hand. That was why you left. And you still want to remarry. You want to your wedding in October. That woman, she's a Confucianist.
Thank you. Queenie, let's have you.
She's actually a Confucianist, because she's telling us that Mohbad was humiliated. Mohbad was threatened. They silenced him. They are now we are the day. I'm worried about that day. I have issue with that day that she's always mentioning. They silenced him. They spread rumor that he was on drug. They did this, they did that. They targeted him. And now they are targeting Wunmi herself. How many people are they targeting? How many targeter? Abi targetee? Eh? And she's telling us that they are now attacking our only child. Auntie,
Very well, thank you so much.
we are not trying to buy that emotion from you. We are not going to do that now. Don't tell us that we are attacking your only child and we are labeling him as illegitimate. He is actually illegitimate until you prove us wrong. Until you prove us wrong. We heard story about what happened on that bridge, right? We heard story about what happened on that bridge. How this boy was trying to throw both the mom and the child across the bridge. Okay, is that true or not? Wunmi, I know you are listening to me. Come out and debunk that. Tell us for free. I see Andy joining. Tell us for free that story is not true. Just tell us that story is not true. You said you begged Mohbad to speak up. You begged him to speak up. If he had spoken up, maybe you would have still be alive by now. Have we not been begging you for months now to speak up? Stop teaching what you cannot do. Stop teaching what you cannot do. Show proof to us now that, okay, you are different from Mohbad. You will come out to the public and speak to us. But you have refused to come to the public to speak to us. Yet you are saying you know a lot. They are silencing you. Just the same way Mohbad knew a lot and they silenced him and they even off him. They off him. Do you want to wait till you are off to at least you are telling us all this story in your narrative? You are proving to us that you are smarter than Mohbad. Mohbad could have done better. It is your turn to do better now, and you still refuse. You still refuse to do better. Let me tell you, you are a green snake under the green grass, and I can pass myself. I can be your mother conveniently because my daughter is even 3 years older than you. So I am telling you categorically now that you just have to come out and tell us what happened to that boy. Because you said you know a lot. I'm not going to talk about things that happened inside your house. I'm talking about things you yourself posted about your own self, things you cannot deny. So I'm saying that's a lot. And the day, okay, let us know who they are. Don't tell us you are helpless because that's a lie. That's what you said in your narrative. You said you are helpless. And we are here. Our ambition, our amount. Our yati mount me by phone. Since you are helpless, you have the police to talk to, you have the public to talk to, Brekete is there to talk to you, your lawyer is there to talk to, and you are still saying you are helpless. And yes, Abby, that's true. And she can still open her mouth to curse Baba, telling us that she does not dignify anyone to tell them story. Wunmi, don't let me vex with you because when I think about you, I know I have a child that when you even see her, you will still be calling her sister. Don't let me change it for you because I'm still coming to your level now. I'm still trying to tell you, Omo, speak up and tell us what is going on. Tell us what is going on. We know that you cannot single-handedly kill that boy. You must have the backings of some people. And the truth of the matter is when people are tipsy, because I have friends like that here too, that when they go clubbing and they come back, they are like subconscious. You can easily harm them. You are now the one that will be making decisions for them. Things like, oh, where do you want to go? Oh, you can't go now. You can't drive now. Because they are like halfway dead. They are like halfway dead. So 100% Mohbad was tipsy that night. He was tipsy that night. You could have done anything you wanted to do. He was helpless. You could have done anything you wanted to do for that poor boy. I have a son too, and we will not let you go scot-free on this one. We will not let you go scot-free on this one. You must, no matter how, see how far we've been playing this game. Don't forget that we are all Nigerians, so we all have this coin in our head. We all have this madness in our blood. We're just waiting for when it will materialize. I will pause there. When I have little time again at work, I will continue. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Queenie. Ladies and gentlemen, Queenie just announced that all the mothers mount for granted. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, she claims she has information, and she's still the one that is still hiding. And I've already said earlier on that you having information about a crime and you not saying something makes you actually one of those who are the criminals. And thank you. Let me quickly go to Queen. Yes, and amen. Queen of Energy is here. Queen of Energy is here.
Queen of Energy. Are you there?
No.
Good afternoon.
Treasure, let me borrow your space. Sorry, Queen of Energy, pardon me. Treasure, let me borrow your space. And we'll come next to Mercy Idris. Treasure, please let me borrow your space. Adokade, thank you.
Yeah, Queen of Energy, please try to carry us reach there. That day, how did that day went when I bring that video up?
It is well. I promised myself so today I no go talk for camera. I do 11 hours for TikTok yesterday. So I was sleeping and waking up on each talk show, but it is well. Anything for Mohbad, we sacrifice a lot. That day, wow. One thing I've realized is that if you try to actually how will I say it? Because I won't say it's a conversation, it's an argument with these people. Your mental state, sometimes you will ask yourself if you are actually thinking right. So we need to be very, very careful of these people, because they try to manipulate your thoughts and try to make you feel like what you are seeing or what you are saying, you are not saying it right or you're not making sense. So with Papariano's platform, I was there that day, but if everybody notice, I don't go on Papariano's platform. I know my strength. I cannot be arguing with people that doesn't see reasoning, so I don't really go up there until Papariano block me or unblock me, because I refuse to go on his panel. So I was there that very day. The argument was hot, and I said, am I not seeing properly? It's not Wumi, and they argued and argued. Yesterday, you even try yourself. You did try yourself. Oh, there are some platform I don't even go there because, to be honest, I like my peace. And they argued and argued and argued until I left there, until Papariano said that, okay. I said, Papariano, you're arguing with these people. He himself, he was even tired. So, even, I don't know if you were there, yes and amen. I was sleeping, I did 10-hour shift on TikTok. I needed to sleep to catch up. I don't know if you were there when one of them too were saying that pot in Mohbad's grave is lino bag, black lino bag.
I was not there, but I later heard.
The person was tagging me that Queen of Energy, go and look, it's lino bag. I said, what are you saying? I've seen this thing, I've zoomed it out. He said, no, it's lino bag. I should go and watch it very well. Until I tagged the person and told the person, stop tagging me. Send it to the hosts. Everybody is saying it's black pot. You are the only one saying it's nylon. I don't understand these people. You understand? So you need to be very, very careful with the argument. Sometimes if you know the truth, it's just best to just keep quiet because you know the truth already. Because if you keep arguing with them, there's no end with their argument. And our mental health matters. Let's try and protect it in this case. Because I, for one, if I enter any platform you're talking, I'll be looking at you, but I don't argue. I don't even tag. But I know what I know. So any platform you go and you feel like what they are not saying is right, you don't need to argue for you to prove a point. You understand? You know where you stand in this justice for Mohbad. So let's keep doing what we are doing. And that day you try, yes and amen. Well done.
Because for me, I no fit. No, I can't.
Hey, Queen of Energy, thank you so much. Yeah, you said something that is very important to me, and I always encourage people. Yeah, please, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you do, wherever it is that you go, your mental health is very, very important, and you need to consider it. You understand? Sometimes you just need to put off your phone and just take a nap and just rest and down. You know, definitely, you know that when you sleep and wake up, you must find one host talking about justice for Mohbad. That one is very important. So you know, my joy is that
Until you started life, I said, thank God, Aish is life. Oh,